Good morning, it's Lisa. I just wanted to share this layout with you for this week's Project Life, and just about out of things from my March This Life Noted kit, so I'm waiting for my April kit. I have some embellishments left over and a few little cards, but I don't have any more 4x6s, so I went into my stash for these cards, and I have one kit that's has dogs, so I pulled that out using Design G this week. And I didn't really have a ton of pictures this week, so I just wanted to use that design because you only need, you know, a few pictures. So anyways, I'm just trying to introduce some of this salmon color. In our kit we got the ephemera pack from My Mind's Eye. It's called, let's see, On Trend Awesome Mixed Bag. So it has a lot of that salmony color in it. It's really pretty. So I got a card and kind of cut a strip off just so I could get a little bit of that color into the top part of my layout. Yeah, so I added that, and now I'm just looking to see what kind of card I want beside that picture of Polly, and I thought that little card with the dog on it was really cute. And I like the way the dogs are kind of looking at each other. And those are my new Project Life from the new Inspire collection that I'm showing you. And I love that collection. It just came out. I found they're like cardboard stickers. They're thick, and they're not like die cuts, they're thicker. And I wanted to get the collection, but I just haven't broke down to get it yet. And so hopefully I'll get it. Actually, when I went to get it the first time, it was out of stock because it just had come out. So I'm sure I'll be adding that to my stash here pretty soon. And on that little strip of paper, it says Freiburg Vet. I think it says Freiburg Veterinary Hospital. That's where Polly was that day to have our checkup. And we had gotten there and forgot the stool sample that we needed to bring, so my husband ran home to get it, and I was waiting in the waiting room with Polly, and she decided to jump up on the bench, which she's a tiny dog. She figured it out, jumped up on the bench and was looking out the window, looking for my husband, which I thought was adorable. That picture there, I think I do a close-up of it in a couple seconds here, or maybe a minute or two. But anyways, I was sitting on the couch doing some editing on my computer, and my dog, look at her, she was sleeping beside me, and then she stretched and her leg was like over my laptop, and she just stayed like that, and I just had to get a picture because it was so funny. It looked really uncomfortable, but she was snoozing away. So yeah, of course I had to take a picture of that. And oh, here's the close-up of her thigh up on my computer. But yeah, I'm excited about some of the new stuff that's coming out for with Becky Higgins, and this little thing that says, I think it says "You've Got Style." That's from our kit. It was one of our cut aparts, and I thought it was kind of appropriate for the way that she was laying down over my laptop. And I'm just kind of getting little bits and pieces and just putting a little black distress around the edges just to kind of give it a little bit of pop. And yeah, I excuse me, I like doing that around the edges of the cards also. And I'm definitely going to do that white card. I don't know, it just kind of brings your eye to the card, and it's just one of the things that I like. That card I think it's from one of the Project Life collections. I just can't remember if it's from the Coral Edition or what. But that saying that I have beside my journaling that I typed up is just, I saw it, I think it was on Facebook or something, and it says, once she stopped rushing through life, she was amazed at how much more life she had time for. And it's, kind of a good reminder for me, because sometimes you just you're always wishing for like vacation or Friday or something that's exciting, and it's kind of hard to remember to stay in the moment. And now that I'm getting older, I don't know, it seems like time goes by so fast, and I just want to try to cherish every moment. I mean, obviously we all have days where we don't feel like, we're like, I'm not going to think like that, I'm just going to let myself feel like, grouchy or whatever. But for the most part, I think that I try to stay in the moment, and I'm sure some days are challenging and a little more harder than others. But that saying, it says awesome. That was from the My Mind's Eye ephemera pack too. I really liked that. And then this picture here, I did some editing with my photos. I did the one of Polly on the upper right, and then that one of the gym down below, and I just kind of put like a Polaroid frame around it, and then did some journaling down the bottom. One of the days that I had gone to the gym, it was really sunny out. My husband's was home sleeping because, like I said in my last video, he's been working overnight. So I decided just to get up and get moving, and it was just so beautiful there because it's all windows and the light was shining in, and I was the only one there. So I had my music, and I got to just kind of work out and use all the machines without anybody else there. So that was kind of fun. I just grabbed a quick picture of it just because I wanted to, just to kind of remember the day, because it really was a relaxing day. And then where they have the pool and everything in the hot tub, it was one of the days that I have off during the week, and it was just really dead there. Nobody was there. I think everyone was probably at work. So I'm just looking for some alphas now because I wanted to just do some writing. Okay, sorry about that. Dog started barking. I just wanted to do some writing on there. That card says it just keeps getting better, and I just wanted to put the word life, on the top of that, and because it's true. And then I just did a little bit of journaling. No, I didn't. Sorry, I lied. I was just putting some dots on there just to make it like life, and then it just keeps getting better. So, anyways, I'm using some of these. Well, actually, I was going to try to use those gray little alphas by Webster's Pages. I love those, but they didn't really show up. So I'm going to go ahead and end up going back with the other. Oh, actually, no, I do. I didn't lie. I used those down there, and I just wrote reminder, and so it's kind of reads, which isn't really in order, but awesome reminder in life. That's what it's supposed to say, because it is a good reminder. And then I typed up my journaling and put it on the right hand side of that card. And after all this, like, trying to figure out which silly alpha I'm going to use, which in the grand scheme of life doesn't really mean anything, but I end up just going with the same font as life. I like that font. It's different. And my neighbor's riding his snowmobile, so the dog is probably going to bark in a second. And I apologize ahead of time. But these, I think they're from We Are Memory Keepers, enamel shapes I just got, and they're so cute. I wanted to incorporate some of that purple from her jacket in the layout, so I just picked those up, and I'm just kind of putting some hearts and stuff like that down. And yeah, I like those. I think they must be fairly new, but they're wicked cute. And oh, and then these little black dots, like the enamel dots, I don't really know the brand, but they're really inexpensive. And since I use so many of the little black dots, I just love them because, like, on that word awesome, it really kind of, blends in with the page. You can't really see it, and I just went ahead and put a few dots on it, and it just kind of brings your eye to that. And I think it brings your eye to the things that are kind of muted. And yeah, I just end up using a ton of those. And those were like, I don't know, maybe $1 something a piece. And they have the little teeny tiny ones, which I use a ton of. And most of the time when you get the enamel dots, you get the big ones, medium ones, and small ones, and I always end up using all the small ones up first. So it's a good deal. I think I got those at scrapbook.com or something when they were having a sale. But I really like those, and I just kind of put them in the middle of that heart there. And I think, oh, this is where I take my, let's see, Faber-Castell artist's pen, which I like, except it doesn't, it's like the Sharpie I like, it's probably not, oh, what do you call it, where it lasts forever. Why can't I think of what it's called? Anyways, it doesn't matter. But it doesn't seem to, it seems to smudge a little bit more than the Sharpie does, but I did some journaling up there about Polly's visit, and then I got my Amy Tan stamp out, and I just wanted to put the words remember under life just keeps getting better. I just thought it was fun, and I like using stamps. So I'm glad you guys viewed my video, and yeah, so I put some pictures in on the end so you can see the whole thing completed. It was a short but sweet video starring Polly, of course, and I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.